Hey guys, have you ever found yourself in a situation where somebody has hurt you by saying or doing something so badly that it's really messed with you? Well, today's coaching is going to be on this topic. And to convey my point, I'm going to tell you a story. Years ago, I had a woman come in who came in because she was suffering from severe anxiety and panic attacks. She worked at a job that was a very coveted job, and she was somebody who thought of herself as somebody who did a really good job normally. What happened was that her boss had started talking to her in a very demeaning and condescending way, to the degree to which it really messed with her self-esteem and her self-confidence. And so it was so bad, and she was so shook up by it that she found herself making basic mistakes and things that normally she would have never made those mistakes on. And so it got so bad that she was telling me that she was thinking of quitting her job. And imagine that this is a six-figure job and one that you don't find that often, so it was a big problem for her. So that day, I listened to her, I took my notes, and I did her session. Well, towards the end of the week, I had this guy come in. And, he was talking to me about his business. A few times he mentioned it. And at one point, I asked him, where's your business? And he said, oh, it's right here on such and such a street. And so I asked him, wait, what kind of work do you do? And when he told me, I realized that I had her boss in my chair. What are the chances of that, right? And so little did she know that this guy had a huge coke problem. I mean, he was barely keeping it together. And so here she was thinking that he absolutely hated her, detested her, and the real problem was the problems that he was facing. And so she was personalizing his issues when in reality, that guy wasn't even thinking of her because he was just so in his own world, just so trying to keep it together. And so, my friends, that's a good example of why it is that when somebody is rude to you, in whatever way they are, we cannot personalize those issues because those issues don't really have anything to do with you. It has everything to do with that person that's behaving the way they are. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little story. I hope you guys are having a great Friday. Have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to chatting with you again soon. Bye.